Are you thinking of going to Blue Lagoon and wondering if it's worth all the hype? In this video, I'll share my honest review and help you decide whether you should pay a visit to this popular travel destination. I'll review Blue Lagoon in 3 categories: the wow factor, pricing, and the skincare benefits. Then I'll answer some of the questions you might have about visiting this place for the first time. So stick around until the end of this video to get all of your questions answered. Let me start with the wow factor. In 2012, National Geographic published a list of wonders of the world, and Blue Lagoon made it to the list in their water category. Sure, it looks super interesting with its steamy, milky turquoise water and the surrounding areas covered in black basalt and moss. But this rare aesthetics is not the reason why Blue Lagoon was chosen as one of the wonders of the world. The real reason is that this pool is fed by underground water, erupting from 6,500 feet underneath the surface. It's not a tourist trap. Yes, this is the water from way deep in the earth. And because of that, the water is particularly rich in silica, among other minerals. And silica is believed to be great for your skin. This high concentration of silica in the water is what separates Blue Lagoon from any other geothermal bath or natural hot springs in Iceland. In fact, Blue Lagoon is not even a natural hot spring, but a man-made pool filled with geothermal power plant wastewater. Okay, that sounds terrible, but let me explain.
This pool is fed by superheated water, 240 Celsius degree, and this hot water is first used to generate power in a nearby power plant. Once it's used, the water gets cooled off and then dumped outside.
And Blue Lagoon is using that wastewater to feed its pool. The geothermal power is a clean energy, so its water waste is safe and clean enough for swimming and bathing in. Of course, the pool is comprised of 70% wastewater and 30% fresh water. I didn't know about this story before I went. And to be honest, I was so glad that I came here after I learned the story, because you are bathing in a water that was once way deep in the earth. And that's super rare and, to be honest, an experience of a lifetime. So for that wow factor, I give 5 stars out of 5. But the more important question is, does that story justify the price? So the basic ticket costs from $60 to $90 US, and this includes admission, 1 silica mud mask, use of towel, and first drink of your choice at a bar in the pool. If you pay another $20, you can get a premium package, which is what I got. For this package, you get everything that I just mentioned, plus 2 more masks and a bathrobe and first glass of sparkling wine at a restaurant within the spa if you dine there. And then there is a luxury package, which starts from $413 US, which gives you the access to this luxury retreat spa. And you can't even get in with the regular pass. Considering most people will go for either the comfort or premium package, which costs between $60 to $100 US, here's what I think. I live in New York City, and when I go to a spa plus bath like this place, it costs me about the same amount of money. Entrance would be $50 to $60, but these places are much smaller, and it's mainly a big heated pool with jets fed by normal water. So there's absolutely no comparison between Blue Lagoon and these kind of spas. Blue Lagoon wins by far. It's a rare experience of bathing in a special kind of water, and you are surrounded by the stunning nature of Iceland. And it's a huge pool. You can swim here, relax here, and you get free stuff like facial masks and drinks. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Blue Lagoon is not expensive, but in comparison, you definitely get an experience out of it. So I give Blue Lagoon 4 stars out of 5 in terms of pricing. Lastly, the skin benefits. So Blue Lagoon is fed by the water that is rich in silica among other minerals. And according to Blue Lagoon, among other minerals, silica give you particularly great skincare benefits. I'm not a Blue Lagoon spokesperson nor a medical researcher, so I can't not confirm if these benefits are found to be true. Also, everybody's skin conditions are different, so it's hard to generalize that everybody will get the same benefits from bathing in this water. With that said, I can tell you my own verdict. My skin never felt so soft and moisturized, especially my legs, which were soaked in the water for hours. And that feeling lasted for a good week. If I ever get a chance to go back, I would definitely try to soak my entire body in this water as much as possible. I'll give 5 stars out of 5 for skin benefits. To sum it up, I think the hype is real, and I think you should definitely pay a visit here if you are in Iceland. And if you do, here are some of the things you should know before you go. Number 1, bring a waterproof phone case. You will find some benches here and there where you can put your phone, but it'll be safer for you to keep your phone waterproof at all times. You can also buy the case here, but it'll be much more expensive. Number 2, have a lunch at Lava restaurant, not in the cafe. If you're thinking that you will save money by grabbing a sandwich at a cafe instead of going to a restaurant, I want to give you a heads up that everything in the cafe is overpriced, almost like airport cafes. The restaurant isn't cheap, but at least you get a full meal out of it and end up spending not much more than you would have spent at the cafe. Just make a reservation in advance if you decided to go to the restaurant. They get booked up quickly. Number 3, the pool is fairly big and it can be as deep as 4.7 feet. And you can request a floaty if you like, and children are required to wear floaties. There are lifeguards on duty at all times. Number 4, bring your sunglasses. Blue Lagoon is an outdoor pool, and even during cloudy days, you will feel the need to have a shade against the reflection. So bring cheap sunglasses that you don't mind getting wet in the water with elevated minerals. Number 5, try to get here early in the morning if you want to avoid the crowd. Obviously, this place gets very busy during the afternoon. Although I never felt the pool was getting too crowded because if you go to the deeper part of the pool, usually there is much less people. That's all I have as for the heads up, but let me know if you have any other questions about going to Blue Lagoon for the first time. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You've made this far, you might as well subscribe and get more content like this on a regular basis. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.